Hi, this is Rick. Let's learn to do a loop in SFC. I've opened up basic.sfc, and you'll notice that we're going to have the same four parts. We've got declare the variables, input, process, and output. In this particular case, what we want to do is give the user the opportunity to reuse the program any number of times until they are finished entering all their inches, and it'll process each time that they enter inches. So even though the declare variables and input stays the same, the process is going to start changing. So the first thing we want to do is come down here to the process, and just after the comment process, we're going to input a do while loop or a while do loop. It's going to test at the top. So we'll click here and click OK. And what is the condition of this? Well, we want to say continue to run this until the user enters a 0. So I'm going to say inches has got to be greater than 0, because when they enter a 0, it's going to fall through and quit. And the type of data structure that I want the program to create is this second one in the top row. So I'm going to click OK, and it now gives me this wonderful little diagram, and I'm able now to put things into the loop. So what do I want in the loop first? Well, the first thing I want in the loop is my algorithm. So I really don't need to double click that. What I really need to do is just take this, which is my algorithm, and I'm going to Control X to cut, and I'll scroll back down, and I'm going to click right here on the hotspot, and I'm going to Control V to paste what I cut in place. Piece of cake. Now I'm going to take the number of feet and I'm going to display it on the screen. That's actually my output, isn't it? So I'm going to click on the output element, Control X, scroll back down, click here on my hotspot, and Control V to paste. Hey, this is getting easy. Click, Control X, click Control V. Oh man. Okay, and we've got the last one. We've already put the number of the feet up there, so now we're going to click on the last one. This is the label. I'm going to Control X, scroll back down, and click here on my hotspot, and Control V. So I've got this now running at least once. But unfortunately, the number in the inches variable is going to be the first number that the user enters, and it's not going to change. Now I need to go out and ask the user to enter another number. Well, I've already done that up here. So I'm going to click here, and this time I'm going to Control C to copy, scroll down, click the hotspot, Control V to paste. So what I've done now is I've said, okay, I've output this number of inches in terms of feet on the screen, and I put the label feet next to it. Now enter your next number of inches to convert to feet, and we'll put that out as well. So I'm going to go ahead and say input whatever the user now puts in the machine, Control C, put that particular variable, Control V, into my loop so that I can come back around and run it again. So let's just kind of take a look at this. The user actually enters their first number here. It puts it in the inches variable, and then we start processing it. If it's greater than 0, then the algorithm is going to convert it to feet, and then we're going to output it. We're going to output the number converted to feet, the feet variable, the label feet, and then we're going to ask the user again to enter inches to convert to feet. We're going to put that in the inches variable, and then we're going to come all the way back around and check to see if the inches variable is greater than 0. If it's greater than 0, we're going to run it again. The minute the user puts a 0 in there, it checks the condition, inches greater than 0, and it's going to be false, at which time the program stops running. That's how to put a while loop into SFC, and of course we always have our pseudocode on the right hand side.